Kislin has it. Puck is chopped away, and now Northeastern starts a rush. Here comes Aidan McDonough. Had the hat trick last night in Durham. Over to Spot, pinching in deep. The defenseman bumped off his skate blades by Cruikshank. Erickson back in his own end. He is forechecked, but the puck comes up to Grasso. Grasso across the Northeastern line. Turned around near the right boards. Now Cruikshank, another shot on goal. Hit him, it looked like.
Well, the Huskies were more than happy to allow Josephic to lead the handshake line. But regardless of whose lamp lighting it is, it's Northeastern this time that gets out on the front foot after being forced to play from behind a day ago.
Here come the Huskies again. Aidan McDonough with the puck. Sends it cross ice. And over there to grab it, Riley Hughes, but now out to center. Knocked back onto the stick of Johnny DeRoche on defense.
For the moment, it's Kislin's assisted by Tyler Spot.
Well, back. And now out to neutral. It's Hughes. Tried to send it rink wide, but it was off the skate of McDonough. Now sent back in the Huskies. Connor Wolf-Fontaine on the first power play look tonight. Jordan Harris, the defenseman, so 4 forwards. And 1 D-man out there right now for the Huskies. Fontaine for Josephic. McDonough, Josephic. Here's Fontaine shooting. He scores! A power play goal. Connor Wolf-Fontaine, his 3rd power play goal of the season, his 5th overall. And the Huskies continue the special teams onslaught against the Wildcats. It's 2-0. This is Julian Kislin, the goal scorer that broke the ice tonight, was the one that blocked that shot. Caffarelli, backhand to Mass. He fires on net. Save is made. Loose puck. Corralled and set by Demelis over to the wall. McDonough taps it out to center. Reed spins around. Angles it off the boards. Now it's moved all the way in by Hankinson. And for the 2nd time, Murphy playing without a stick in the Northeastern goal. Agriojanis took it in deep. Now behind the net, it is Will McKinnon. Agriojanis and McKinnon battling for the puck. And heading after it for the Northeastern Huskies is the extra skater tonight, Michael Outson. So everybody's been on the ice. As Outson tried to backhand one near the net. Agriojanis is there quickly in front. McDonough, point blank shot, and a save made by Taylor. A beauty by Taylor with no warning.
It doesn't take much, does it? Traffic. Half the time the netminder doesn't see it, and that's what leads to goals like Gunnar Wolf-Fontaine's from earlier this period.
Angaras and Solo on the draw center ice. Northeastern controlling. Still 35 seconds left in the power play as Jordan Harris starts to wind things up. Harris for McDonough. Drops it back. Josephic goes to the middle and Solo flips it to the right wing. Now Kislin back for Harris. Here's McDonough. He fires. That one might have caught a piece of Taylor, but it deflected out of play. Solo
gotten a piece of it. Could try to go under the glove there, but that's a tough angle shot as well. But hey, when you just scored a hat trick the night before on the power play, why not let it fly from there?
Let it fly. Let it fly, let the goalie see it high.
And nobody's going to give you a hard time for putting pucks on net. No. McDonough does that as well as anybody.
Jordan Josephic now sends it down low. It's Solo. Is pushed out of the goal crease area. He'll skate around the wing. Center point Harris. Right side Kislin. McDonough back for Kislin. Penalty time shrinking. It's now up. Teams at even strength. As Solo gives to Harris. 5-on-5 hockey with 6:40 to go in the first. Harris going in deep.
It's only the 2nd true kill of the weekend for the Wildcats. If you want to give them the 0-second one at the end of the game, that's 3. But that'll be good for their confidence moving forward. And yeah, Northeastern got too quick, but it is still a 2-goal hockey game.
Yeah, McKinnon had dumped it in deep. He's
Jolt, and again, he's already got a point tonight. This Northeastern top 6 is as good as anybody's in college hockey, and that is very much including the team that plays over at the County Forum in this conference.
So Verrier is out for UNH for roughing, and another man advantage for Northeastern. Connor Wolf-Fontaine waiting at the center point, but Solo will back it in off the boards for Josephic. Chip but not out. Solo contains it again. Here's Harris. Back for Solo. One-timer and a save made. Score. Rebound knocked in. Boy, Taylor looked like he might have made the initial stop, but couldn't freeze it. It's another power play goal for Northeastern, and they lead UNH 3-0.
Well, again, it's a quick feed into the slot as Harris just leaves it for Solo, gets an unscreened look, and then the loose puck, McDonough alert to it. That's one of the easier goals he'll score, and a bit shaken up after the fact. But this is just a heady play by McDonough. Solo does the right thing. That one might have trickled in without his help.
Good shot from above. It looked like it might have already been in. And if so, that would be Solo. So we'll wait and see what the goal period it's been for the home team, leading 3-0.
What a shift that was for Matt DeMellis. It was his dangle through the neutral zone that got it started. Blows a tire in the corner, regains his footing, picks the puck back up, feeds it across, receives another pass, and nearly gave his teams a golden opportunity to knock one in.
Well, the centering pass goes wide. Kislin, who had the opening goal, sends it back to the cross corner. Joseph comes away with it, uses the boards to get it to Kislin. Shoots it toward the net, blocked in front. McDonough will chase it down toward the corner along with Carson Rickles. Kesselring with 10 seconds to go. Feeds the wing, Kislin. Now Kesselring again. Top of the circle. Kesselring with some room now. Backhands it toward the goal. That's deflected wide, and that'll do it for... I think Solo is out there, so we want to wait and see, because if Solo ends up with one of those assists, then that'll be his 100th career point.
He would have been the player taking the face-off, so that is absolutely something to keep an eye on.
Well, we'll let you know for sure when we get the official scoring in here momentarily.
Well, in that first contest of the year between these two teams back on January 13th, Solo had a pair of goals and a pair of assists. He had 3 assists yesterday. So even if he doesn't get a point on that one, that's 9 points in 2 games plus a period against...
You're going to see the Huskies women tomorrow?
Yeah, I will, and they took care of business again today against UNH. The Wildcats did get a goal against them. It had been 43 consecutive for the Northeastern women since they had last given one up.
Kislin feeds it behind the net for Hughes. Puck is bouncing around. Now it is picked up by Agriojanis. Agriojanis left it for Hughes, and the loose puck on the stick now of Joe Hankinson. Hankinson looking to feed it ahead to Rickles. Rickles held up by Spot. Kislin joins the fun now. McDonough tries to take it out of the corner. Aidan McDonough with a goal and an assist in this one so far tonight. Hankinson shot, pad save, made the rebound loose, and behind the net, it's Kislin again.
You can tell that UNH is trying to get their transition game going, but Northeastern's just not letting them play to their strengths, and it's a great shift by Spot as well, who just held up Rickles in the corner for long enough, forced them to set up.
Agriojanis trying to feed McDonough behind the net. He sends it out front. Now DeRoche will have to chase it down at center ice. Goes rink wide, Kesselring. So we got a hockey game again.
Yeah, we do have a hockey game again. We got 3 goals in 8.5 minutes or so.
Agriojanis will somehow send it in as he was spun around off the puck. McKinnon turns it around for the Wildcats. McKinnon had it sent ahead off the glove of Sato. Now Herman pitchforks it deep into the zone. Outson pokes at it. New Hampshire still in control. Herman with it, turning, facing the net. His shot deflected by Outson. It's just bouncing around dangerously in the low slot. Coming up with it, McDonough. He'll feed it ahead, and Outson bats it down, and he is knocked down right in front of the net.
It's worth a look, but Davenport plugs up the lane. I think Murphy would have seen that one anyway. But still, your best player, who was smothered for much of the first, is finding some open ice here in the second, and it's starting to pay dividends.
Janis, his shot with Hughes. It's stopped. Now DeRoche for Hughes. Hughes was looking to get that puck to the other side. Somehow Agriojanis kept it in. McDonough. Agriojanis turns, look toward the slot. Kislin whips it wide. DeRoche for Hughes. And the puck now being worked on by the UNH defenders to get it out of the zone. Sato, he goes rink wide for Herman. Sato able to hold in after Northeastern looked to clear. Sato drops, shot, and a glove save is
comfortable than it was 20 minutes ago.
New Hampshire needed to improve on the power play for sure. They were 0 for 4 last night, and they know they also need to improve on the penalty kill, as Northeastern got 4 out of 6 chances last night, 2 out of 3 tonight. Gunnar Wolf-Fontaine with the puck. Gives it back to Harris. And Northeastern working the left wing side. Josephic behind the net. McDonough back for Harris. Harris slides for Fontaine. Give to Josephic. His shot. Blocker save made. Taylor. And that one's to remaining in period number 2. Gunnar Wolf-Fontaine winding up the power play, starting up ice as he caught an edge, went down, but there to pick him up was McDonough. His cross ice feed intercepted by Verrier and cleared.
You telegraphed that pass a little bit. The look's right, but the blue liners can tell what you're doing. It doesn't do you a whole lot of good when you're trying to pass the puck 50 yards, 50 feet rather.
Josephic, the no look to Harris. He went with the no look that time. And this one is cleared. Puck deflected by the high, trying to take advantage of a pretty good angle. Now UNH with Sato dumping it in. Wildcats will get some changes on here. Tyler Ward jumps on the ice. Angaras with Erickson. Puck moved ahead to Ward. Cross ice for Cipolo. Now Davenport takes over. Drops it in the corner for Harris. Aidan McDonough was poking at it, but now UNH in control. Mass takes the shot. That one is deflected. DeRoche with Kislin. Kislin had the first goal in this game. First of 8 tonight. Aidan McDonough has one as well. His shot well wide. Kislin holds in. Loose on the right side, but Mass will steer it out. They'll just chip it off the boards in deep. Gendron going after it for UNH. Kislin for Northeastern takes over and sends it for Hughes. Hughes couldn't do much with it. UNH still with the puck. Gendron looking to get a shot off. It's blocked by DeRoche. To the point, McKinnon. McKinnon feeds behind the net deep. 14 minutes, 6 seconds to go. Pass out for McDonough. He steps on the gas with Agriojanis. Drops for Hughes. Hughes stick handling. Feeds it back for Spot at the point. Goes to the right side. Kesselring. McDonough for Hughes. Backhanded feed Spot. Spot shovels it toward the net. Agriojanis comes up with a loose puck. Snaps one to Kesselring. Kesselring fakes. Now backs off. Gives to McDonough, who spins around from a knee. Charging toward the net. Look to center for Agriojanis. Agriojanis will send it in behind the goal. A loose stick, and that almost caught up Hughes. Hughes with Kesselring. As Northeastern's long-time starting. Full season, and see you back here in the arenas.
I think the players would be looking forward to that one as well, because I mean, having the dog pound here at Matthews brings an electric atmosphere that is pretty difficult to replicate.
Yeah, I think we'll see it. I know there are certain colleges and certain sports that are allowing certain numbers of fans even now, and I know that right now the talk with spring training on the way, they're going to be allowing a percentage of fans at the spring training games and even the regular season games this year. So it's coming back slowly but surely. Grasso fires. That's blocked in front. Agriojanis knocked it down and now carries out to the blue line. But you still have to watch the protocols and do everything right until then. Here's Grasso. His shot blocked. Harris didn't know where it was. The rebound kicked aside by Murphy.
That was the 13th block shot of the game for Northeastern. As rough as this stretch has been for them, they have done a great job at plugging up lanes and making sure fewer
by the UNH defense. Quick transition. McDonough trying to beat the UNH defenders back to the puck, but Kohei Sato was there, and he is now trying to steer through the neutral zone. Aidan McDonough. Goal and an assist tonight. He had a hat trick last night. Across the line. Kesselring takes it deep. Kesselring just leaves it toward the left corner. Spot pinching in. Passes back for Agriojanis. UNH will take over as Verrier will end up sliding it around the dasher and out. Now forechecking with Erickson. Cruikshank. But UNH unable to keep it in the offensive end. 4:20 remaining in regulation. Agriajanis across the line. Looking for a shot. A little spinorama move, but nobody to pass it to. Had to leave it for Hughes. Up to the line to Roche. Snaps it across to Harris. Harris now back for McDonough. McDonough had it blocked by Reed. Pop fly finally came down. Loose puck to Roche. A drive. Grasso shot. Save. And a rebound and score. It came right out. And Northeastern has taken a 5-4 lead as McDonough picks up his second goal of the game. Well, right there on the rocket, that's where it was deflected, and then McDonough picked up the loose spot and found the open hole.
That's not as easy as it looks. He's hitting a bouncing puck there and just scoops it by Ty Taylor. Timely goal from the Husky sophomore. The Vancouver Canucks product gets his 5th goal of the weekend after bringing just 3 into play.
UNH again winning the faceoff. Well, Mike Sousa will be, let's if he's not happy about the score right now, he will be happy about the fact sometime that his team did so well in the faceoff circle. They really dominated the dot tonight.
I think he's got to be happy with the fight and the response as well. To claw back from 4 goals is no small feat.
No. And now UNH with a 6-on-5 as Tyler is out of the net. So playing with the extra attacker on, minute 23 to go. Looking for the extra man to help put the puck in the net. That came from too far out. That'll be